Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Late Night Tavern with your host Henry and me, Marco. And so I would like to thank everybody that watched the last episode with our first guest. It it went pretty good. It was a little a glitchy, whatever. It didn't come out exactly how we wanted to, but we still got it done. You want to
I
say anything
asked
about
people
it?
about it, and a lot of people no one had an issue with it, and they thought it was really good. So even though I had to rewatch it myself, I was like, "Fuck, it's like, this is probably." I was like, "This is probably gonna look bad on our part," but apparently not. So
Well, I mean,
it's changed.
everything like if it was unedited, it was that would
Would
have
have been
been very
sus
catch.
as fuck, dude. There would
It
have
would
been
have been
someone that would have
sus
thought
as
it
fuck.
ended like 30 minutes.
It's like we had like was it like towards the end like that we had a long pause like that. We're like, all right, what's this ending? What's this ending right now? And then like everybody was like, oh, hello, hello.
There was one part where only my audio was there. And I was like, "Fuck! Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck!"
That shit was
Dude, I got
fucking
so pissed
funny though.
off.
Like I mean, because it happened like what maybe like three fucking times
Yeah.
right there, and then it was just it went to shit. We just need to fix. We need to work on that because I've been talking to people and then they've been wanting to be guests on this,
How
and I'm
many
over here
people have you been talking to?
only like two. Well,
Oh,
but like I was all thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, but I mean, like it's gonna happen maybe next episode or the next couple ones because we need to figure out how to fix the whole little issue thing that we had with Sergio.
well, all I know is that, I mean, I think, I don't think there's anything we can do about what happened. I think the main thing that is an issue was downloading the audio afterwards. Because that was a pain in the ass. So
Yeah,
once I get a computer, it'll be easy. And then I can ask you, when everything's safe and all, I can, have you record a couple wah, and I can just keep some audio files of you going wah,
uh,
in case. Because I had to use a sheep last time.
that's fucking whack. Bah.
Man.
Wah.
But yeah.
Anyways. So, what is it? I guess I think like a week ago or something. I was up in Pine Top, most beautiful place ever. Well, in Arizona, I think. It's just pure forest, whatever. That shit's awesome. The weather up there, especially in the summertime, fucking killing it. Like, come on, like Tucson. It's like fucking like what, like 100 fucking degrees, like at fucking 9 o'clock in the morning. Over there at 9 o'clock in the morning, it's like fucking like 70, and I'm over here like it's
It
like,
depends. Depends if it's all fucking. If it rained the day before, then it's all fucking humid as fuck
dude,
outside.
when it rained up there, like the lowest it went to was like 64, 63, and I was like, God
Yeah,
damn.
but it was hot as fuck when the power went out.
Yeah, you guys power went out?
Dude, it was like I had just woken up because I had like rough sleep because of biscuit or whatever. And I woke up and I walked into the room, and mom and my brother playing with biscuit, and then it just went waka. And then I was like, oh fuck, dude, that was like the loudest shit I've ever heard in my life. But the power went out at the same time, and I was like, great. And they didn't know I was there either, so I scared the fuck out of them because it
You know
just
what's fucking
appeared in the darkness.
you know what I fucking hate?
What?
It doesn't rain up here. It does not rain up here at all. Like I mean, maybe there might be that one little fucking moment it rained for like 5 minutes, like that, or not even 5 minutes, like a second. I think like yeah, and then like this humid as fuck right after. Like I want to die, sort of thing.
I
Not
used to
really.
feel like it rained up there like all the time when I lived there, but then when I
Times have
moved
changed. Times
here,
changed.
yeah, because it's fucking hotter. It
Fuck
managed to get
that.
hotter within like the past 5 years.
Well, you know what's
Global
fucking.
warming.
You know what's sus?
But
Well, I mean, it's just funny. I've been using sus like as like a good and a bad
I know.
sort of thing like that. So I'll be
Confused
like
the
that.
shit out of me.
I've been playing Modern Warfare and shit like that, and like I get killed. I'm like, that's fucking sus. And then just shit like that, and I'll be like, oh, something cool happens. Like that's sus as fuck right there. And I'm like, and I looked it up the other day. Like, okay, so that's what it means. It means hella sus. I'm like, all right. And I'm
But
like,
when I sent you that thing that Sergio sent us in of like your drawing or whatever, and you're like, "That's sus," and I was like, "All right, I can just tell him you don't like it." But then
well,
you're
the
like,
thing is,
"Nah, it's good," and I was like, "Okay."
well, dude, I've been using it like that because I knew it meant something bad. Well, not crazy bad, but I knew it was just like something like that, and I was like,
Some
man,
fanboy hooters kind of sus.
it's kind of funny using it though. It's like because I
Yeah.
remember when I was in Spanish class like that, and then our fucking teacher showed like a fucking poster board of like all like the pronouns and shit like that, and then one of them was sus like that, and the sophomore like, hey, yeah, that's sus like that, and I was like, whoa, Yankees. I thought it meant something cool as fuck. It was funny as shit. It's like, oh man, I'm gonna start using that word. I'm like, hey, what's up, Henry? You're sus as fuck. Like last year, we didn't know what the fuck it meant, but like now that it has a meaning to her, like, oh, you sus,
Damn,
you sus.
you are pretty sus, huh?
I see what you're doing.
You little
But
light skin sus.
uh, anyway, so the first day I was up there, fuck, what was it? We left like at fucking 8 or 9 in the morning. I'll be
Wow.
honest with you. I'm not a fucking early. I'm not a early bird type of mofo.
I thought you were gonna say like 6 a.m. like a what I would think normal people usually leave on those kinds of things.
Well, that's There's more to this. There's more to this little debauchery sort of thing going on.
That's not what that means.
I don't even. Don't even worry about it. Okay, so the first day I was up there. No. Okay, no. Okay. Technically, the second day. That's when I started fishing and shit. So I was all fishing right there. Mind you, I slammed some White Claws. Holy fuck! And then they left my mouth fucking dry. Okay, so all the boomers went to sleep like around like fucking 8, and I was in my room like at 8 o'clock. Well, in the cabin right that we had, I was just chilling right there, and then the next thing I know, I wake up at fucking 10 o'clock, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck? What happened? And I'm all chilling right there. I'm like, what the fuck? And then okay, so I tried going back to sleep. I was texting my sister like till like 12. Like then I'm like, all right, cool. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to sleep. Dude, I could not go to sleep at all. I think I went to sleep like at maybe like 5 o'clock. It was fucking disgusting. And I had to wake up at 6. So as soon as I woke up, I was like, oh, I was like, fuck that.
This
I
was
was like,
before you. This was the day before you started fishing.
well, no, because the day we got there, we didn't fish at all. It was like we got there around like 4.
Mm.
But it was the next day when the day that we actually started fishing. But that
Okay. You just had a white girl somewhere.
so like the hangover bit of it was disgusting because I was all right there, I was chilling at that, and I was like, this ain't fucking cash at all, bro. So then I was all fucking groggy and shit like that. I was all with my fishing pole, and I was like all trying to fucking fish. If they were at a little river, I fucking throw my fucking thing in the water. And I'm like, it's like honestly, if I catch anything, like I'm probably not gonna be that excited. If I don't catch anything, I'm really not gonna give a fuck. So I threw my shit in there, and I was like, all right. And then I had one on there, and I was like, oh, cool. Like I was like, I don't give a fuck. So I reeled that bitch in like that. I'm like, yay, I caught one like that. I was like, it's too fucking small. And I just threw that bitch in the water. And then my grandparents are all looking at me like, why would you do that? I'm like, it's too fucking small. And then so like I was like, oh fuck. I was like, shut the fuck up.
You're like,
Shut the fuck
I'm gonna
up.
bite your fucking.
I'm gonna bite your fucking face off. Oh, okay. So then after that, it was pretty funny because I threw it back in there, my line in there, and I was like, I just sat down on the floor. I was like, this ain't cash. So then as soon as that happened, I was just waiting right there, like maybe like 5 minutes, and then like I started reeling that bitch in. The biggest fucking fish, like I think the second biggest fish I ever caught in my fucking life, and I just reeled that bitch in, and I was like, oh shit. Like instead of me being all excited, if I was more awake, I was like, cool. That fish was big as fuck, dude. And as soon as I was doing that shit, I pulled it out of the water right there, and it was still on the line like that. And I went to go grab it, and that bitch just fucking fell on the fucking floor. That shit was funny as fuck, and I was like, "Oh fuck, I gotta get it before it falls back in the water." I picked that shit up. The fish was bigger than my fucking forearm, and I was like, "That's fucking awesome." But I was like,
That's sus as fuck.
"That's sus as fuck." I'm like, I don't really give a
Slap it in the
fuck though.
face.
I was all right there. I was like, I really don't give a fuck still like that. And then so I put the little stringer thing on it, and I was like, cool. I caught like one more after that. Everybody else is all telling me like, come on, keep on doing it. I'm like, no, no. Hey, shut the fuck up, bitch. Stop. You're not sus, bro. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Oh, it fucking sucked that whole morning. But then like every other night, I just fucking slammed White Claws, bro. And that shit, it was gross. They were, I mean, they're good, but they make my mouth fucking dry. It's disgusting. I'm not trying to be right there and be like, oh yeah, I'm trying to enjoy this drink, but 5 minutes fucking later, my mouth's dry. I'm like,
I need
that's
another
not fucking
drink.
awesome. That's not fucking cool. It's like, oh, you smell that? It smells like bitch in here. You need another drink. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah,
What does
yeah.
it smell like in there, dude?
Oh man, fuck
Dude, if you
that.
fart right now, dude, you're in a 90-degree shit box.
I know, dude. It's gonna be like the fattest hot box ever, dude. I'm like gonna die,
You're like, it smells like EGs and butt ass in here.
bro. I had EGs last night. It was pretty sus.
What sus are you talking about?
I'm talking about like that sus. I'm talking about that cock sauce
Sweet onion
stuff,
sauce?
bro. I was looking up fucking words last night. Just terms and stuff like that for like I guess for white people. And then one of them came up was cock sauce, and
Cock sauce?
I was like, that's fucking funny. What if someone's talking shit to you and they're like this white as fuck like that, and they're like, hey, shut up like that. I'm like, shut up, cock sauce.
I don't
How
think they'll
offended?
understand it.
How offended do you think a person would be if you just call him cock sauce?
I don't know. It depends on the dude. You know, if he's got like them box vapes, that's what I'm talking about. That look like
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Semtexes and shit. And, you
yeah.
know, they got those low cut side shit. And they got tattoos and they wear beanies all the time because it's like cool or whatever. If you call them cock sauce, they're probably gonna be like, let's
They wear
fucking
fucking
go.
they wear fucking DCs and fucking drink monsters. They're like the Kyles, be like you
They're
even fucking
trendy, so
skate,
they
bro.
wear one Nike slider and then one DC shoe.
They wear like the beanies that say like
Stop, bro. That's my
BMX.
ass. No, that's my
Stop,
ass,
bro.
bro.
That's my ass. But no, like fuck that. Like that'll be
Wearing a little peep shirt.
oh exactly like that. And be like he's all like that. He's like all hit it like that. I'm like he's like and I'm like stop. What are you doing right there? And he's
Shut
like
up,
shut up, Chad.
cocksucker.
He's like shut up, Chad. Shut up, Chode. Like that. I'm like
Have you
oh
seen
okay. You
that
call me a
picture?
Chode like that? You're cock sauce, bro.
Have you seen that picture of that like police officer that has like his hair gelled like all the fucking way up?
Oh yeah, with his hair all pointy up.
Yeah,
He's
dude. They're
like
like,
what?
what? They're
What?
like, what's his name? And I was like, Chad. I was like,
His name is
Officer
Chaz.
Chad. Officer Chad.
His name's Officer
Brent.
Chaz Brent. Fucking rigor mortis, with a big cock, something like that.
I saw that one video where this guy was all like, you know, fighting this black guy like verbally at first, but then he said the N word and the black guy just slapped the fuck out of him, and he just kept slapping him. He's like, okay, okay. Every time he got slapped, he's like, okay, okay. Then he got slapped so goddamn hard, dude. It was so funny. It
You know which one was
it's
like the funniest one? I think was like was it this guy was in a KFC. Like it's like this little fucking white dude right there. He's not even a white dude. He's probably like an 18-year-old fucking sus boy or some shit. Anyways, there was this big old black guy in front of him. I think he's like, "Come on, can you hurry up and order like that?" He's like, "Bro, just hold up." And then he's like, "I'm not even gonna call you the N word. I'm gonna call you some black dude like that." And then he just grabs him and just fucking throws him over the counter right there. And he's like, "Fuck you, dude! Fuck you, dude!" And I'm like, "That's the most funniest shit. Funniest shit ever. Funniest shit I've ever seen."
There's something else I saw that like I don't know. I think it was probably one of those videos you sent me. There was one Just when you sent me today, that was funny as fuck.
The
I don't remember
fucking
which one.
spring trap.
Oh, the Gooby slide.
That's just fucking funny. That's I mean, it's not like fucking like amazing funny. Shut the
Yeah.
fuck up. But it's still pretty funny because I'm gonna learn how to do that dance.
You gotta do it for the gram.
I'm gonna do it for the Vine. I'm gonna do it for the Vine.
You ain't gonna do it.
I am gonna do it. For real, Chad.
Little sus boy.
Bro, stop fucking around with me, dude. I'm the biggest Chad boy you ever
They
seen in
better
your life.
say I'm the biggest sus boy you ever seen.
Fuck that. I mean, I could fucking do the boogie shoogies fucking slide or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, you
Shut
know what?
the
I also
fuck
got a
up, car.
comment about Sergio's The Mill, the last episode. They
Yeah.
liked it, so that was cool. Eventually,
Well,
there'll be like full art at some point, but
yeah. Well, I mean, his whole art is fucking badass. I generally like how Sergio's fucking whole setup came out.
yeah, he's doing it on his phone too, so that's never.
He's doing it on his phone.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Yup.
You know something I hate?
Huh.
This is a big topic I want to talk about. It's not sus boys or anything like that, but
Chicken sauce.
check it out. I hate thin toilet paper. You know, like have you ever gone inside of a fucking like restaurant, McDonald's, any sort of thing like that, and you're just in there and you're like, man, I really gotta take a shit.
Nope.
Come on. Well, you tell me you never dropped some deuces.
Probably when I was younger, but like not anymore.
Well, I mean,
Those
when you
things are
gotta
probably
go,
those things will probably fucking like flood with like the tiniest dinkleberry of a shit, dude. Imagine my fucking like 50-year-old man dumps in them fuckers.
bro. But this is the thing, like when you gotta go, and like if there's a bathroom available, you have to fucking use
I mean,
it.
I
Like,
guess, but I mean, I feel like
that's my
weirdly enough, I
situation.
feel like I'm taking the most shits out of Target.
Oh, that's just my situations. Like, I'll be
Yeah.
right there and like, dude, like I got shit, bro. Like that, but like, I go inside there, I do my business, and then like it's coming down to like the wiping sesh right there, and I'm like, okay, and I look at the toilet paper, I grab like a ply of that, I'm like, oh, fuck that. You know how many fucking sheets you're gonna need just for one, like, well, just to make one like, fucking Armin soft, fucking or not, what is it called? Charmin Ultra Soft, whatever. You know how many fucking plies you're gonna need for that shit?
27.
Bitch, like I hate that shit. I'll pull like fucking like 5, like I'll pull like a 10 of those bitches like that, just fold them like that, and I'm like, I do the thing. I thought, and I'm right there. I'm like, oh man. I thought I'm like, dude, this is gonna rip and something's gonna happen.
You're like, I might as well just be scooping my shit with my hand.
I might as well be eating it. Bro, I fucking hate that shit with the fucking passion, dude. And it's like, it's not fucking sus at all. It's like,
Bro.
it's like AIDS, dude.
Bro, I just had the imagery of you, like at a, I don't know, like at either like a Subway or like a McDonald's or some shit. And for whatever reason, you have to take the most grossest shit of your life. And
You know
like
what?
you feel that your stomach's hurting. You have to go in there, dude. You're sweating. You got to take your shirt off.
You gotta take your clothes off. It's gonna be one of those shits. Like you gotta be prepared for that
You're
shit.
fully
Like
butt ass naked, no socks at all, dude. You're that naked.
it's like it's game time. You have to take off your shoes and shit. Like you're in a fucking like college junior. You gotta take off all your clothes. And like, what if it's like one where like there's multiple?
What do you mean?
Like there's like, it's not like, like those bathrooms where it's like a single person. It's like where there's multiple stalls in
go in there.
Check out, like there's 2 stalls in there, right? And then some guy there's just taking a dump or whatever right there. He's just chilling right there, and then like he looks down, like all of a sudden, like just for like just look down real quick, and then you see the person on the next that they just take off all their fucking clothes, all their fucking clothes like that, and he goes, it's fucking game time. How would you feel? How would you fucking feel if that
I'd be
happened
like,
right next to you?
I'd be like, oh my god, I gotta either suck this bitch back up inside me or shit it out quick because this shit's about to get real.
Bro, I would fucking
He's about to be the shit bender, dude.
dude, he's not the back bender, he's a shit bender. He's like, are you ready for this dump I'm about to take at that? And I'm like, bro, stop talking to me. Don't talk to me
He
when you're gonna take a
starts
shit.
he starts hyping himself up. He starts talking shit to the toilet. He's
Like,
like, you ready to get shit off at?
he's like, toilet, I'm gonna fucking destroy you. You're done. You're done, skis. You're sus, boy. Like, but like that's for real shit. Like, do you know what sucks other than that though? What sucks more than that?
Hmm.
Having that kind of toilet paper in your household.
Oh, well, I don't have that kind of problem. You don't even have that problem, do you?
No, but like at my mom's, like,
Hmm.
oh god, dude, like that toilet paper. Like if it was a little thicker, I would be happy. But like, no, you gotta pull a couple of those sheets like that, and I'm over there.
You
I'm
gotta
like,
go to
no,
the kitchen to get
no,
paper towels.
wah.
You
Bro,
gotta go ask Tank for some of them breads.
I'm like, hey, give me some of your Indian bread, dude. I think he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, thank you.
Thank you, sus, man. He's like, are
Fuck
you gonna
that,
eat these? And you're like, nah, I'm gonna wipe my ass.
dude. If Kanye becomes president, dude, he better like abolish fucking like thin toilet paper. Did you see his whole fucking his rally?
Yeah, with his bulletproof vest.
Yeah, and then he was crying about like his whole situations and shit. And I was like, his whole that his dad was gonna abort him or something, and that
Like
he
Harriet Tubman wasn't real.
well, he was also saying that Harriet Tubman didn't free the slaves like that. I'm like, I mean, it's to be expected of Kanye saying shit like that, but like, I mean, if you're trying to run for president, I don't think you should say that.
I don't think you should say. You know what I do think you should say? Like maybe say like McDonald's can be bought with food stamps. Or
Yeah,
something.
some shit like that. But then like the thing is like how he said that he wanted to like abort his baby. Then I was like, oh, why? That's fucking
Kill all men.
Northwest, bro. That's fucking Northwest right there. Oh yeah, that. Oh, that's a big thing too. Like we gotta stop that. Like stop false rape accusations. That's a real thing. That's a real
About
thing,
that,
dude.
talking about the dude that killed himself, aren't you?
Yeah, like I mean, like obviously, like that's such a big topic, and but the thing is, like, how the fucking proof? Like, we were talking about what fucking cancel culture, whatever, bitch culture, whatever.
Yeah.
You gotta have proof because then, like, that's fucked up. That guy killed himself
Well,
for what? First,
apparently that dude, uh, like she said, that he did that or whatever, but like in reality, he just rejected her, so she did that.
so so the girl he rejected the girl, and then the girl was
Yeah.
saying that he raped her.
Yeah.
See, that's that's like sus as fuck, dude. That's dumb as shit.
And I know people get pissed off when like meme pages like post about stuff like that, but like they're the people with like millions of followers, so they get people to look at it and they're like, that's fucked up.
That is. I mean, like it's like the whole like whole joking about like oh real men don't rape that whole thing. Like I mean
TikTok
like
shit.
TikTok shit. Like TikTok's not getting canceled. Come on, it's fucking TikTok.
Yeah, dude.
The only place that has like mad cancel culture is fucking Twitter. That's like where it like originated from.
Yeah, dude.
Because like I mean like I could say like what can I say? Like I could say like say if we lived in a world where like people were too fucking sensitive, right? More than what they are today, right? I say like,
Impossible.
oh, I'm gonna put a hamster inside of a fucking see-through football and just chuck that shit. I mean, obviously, I'm always gonna get hate for that, but like, the meme pages are gonna think that shit's funny as fuck. I might think that I'm probably gonna think that shit's funny as fuck too. Imagine just chucking a fucking hamster inside of a see-through football.
Oh man, like in person, that wouldn't be cool if I saw it. But
Well,
like if I saw it on Instagram, I might be like, man, poor dude, but fuck, that was funny.
I mean, that should be funny as fuck because you just fucking like say hi, just throw that bitch so fucking hard, so goddamn hard, and it's like, oh, I bet you that shit was funny on camera. It's like that video, like where like, I don't know, it was a couple years ago I saw on YouTube where this guy was on his balcony at that, and then like he could see where his pool's at, and then he just grabs his cat. He's like, "Hey little girl,
Oh
you
yeah,
wanna go
yeah.
for a swim?" And he just fucking chucks the cat. It's not a real cat, obviously, but that shit would be funny as fuck.
It would be
Just
funny
make
if
sure like
the hamster made a little
PETA
noise before you threw it.
or like a cat. It's like, oh man, it's like if you threw the cat, it's like "Rah," or some shit, meow,
Fun.
meow.
Wah.
It's like, what you think? Rolling a pig off a flight of stairs would be funny.
Bro, you're just gonna be like, dude, imagine just taking a shot into a cow's face, dude. You think that'd be fucking...
Imagine just blowing a cow's face off.
Yo, imagine putting a stick of dynamite up a rabbit's ass.
Imagine putting the stick in the box. Pull up the whole damn seal. Bro, like,
I
I
haven't
mean,
heard
like,
anybody talk about that song in a long time.
come on, man. A meme gets old like within like, well, if it's a good one, it's like over within like a month. Well, if it's like one that's like a weekly thing, it's like, damn. Like the whole Yankee with no brim thing, that shit was funny. Because he's like, whoa, cock with no dick.
Balls with no dick.
That shit's funny.
Cock with no dick.
Salmon. I don't know why I said that, but you know.
Salmon?
Imagine just throwing a fucking, okay. I've been seeing a lot of videos where people just fucking chuck fish.
Yeah.
That shit's, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Like, oh, that's inhumane. Like, I'm gonna call PETA on you. I'm gonna be right there. Shut up, bitch. I'm gonna be for real with everybody. If you just toss a fish and it just makes the perfect slap noise ever, that's just the most funniest shit I've ever seen.
Well,
That's like the funniest shit I've ever seen.
one, fish don't really have pain receptors. It's all
Yeah.
good. But also, you know, knowing that, I'm not, you know, if I threw a fish, it'd be like one time, but I'm not gonna like put my hand in the water and be like, I got a fucking fish, fucking ready?
The whole like that video where the guy fucking
yeah.
falls into that sinkhole right there, and he's like, "Dude, I caught a fish."
And then
That's
fucking
fucking
just
awesome.
throw it or just keep putting my hand in there and be like, in like the ice chest where everyone's like keeping their fish, I'm like fucking throw it at the wall. I'm like, yeah.
He's like, "Hey man, where do you keep the fish at?" He's like, "Oh, keep him in the ice chest." You just grab the fish, you just chuck it at the ice chest, and it goes. Ah. Bro, when I was like,
It gets up and it gets legs and it does that thing where it's like Quagmire turning into a toilet, but it goes from a fish to a dude.
the funniest thing is when I was up there, when I was fishing, I caught one of them. Or no, it
Yeah.
was my grandmother caught one like that, and I was taking off the hook at the end. It was going, making
Oh,
noise
you
at
said
that,
that
and I
earlier,
was
didn't you?
what?
Oh no, you're talking about a different fish. Okay.
Yeah, I got the fish right there, and then it just started like making noises. I'm like, stop making noises, fish.
Shut up.
I'm gonna have to slap you up, silly little bitch. He's like,
But you know, PETA's pretty fucked up too. Like, I don't know if you've looked at their Instagram account.
isn't it show like animals dying and shit?
Yeah, they're like, hey guys, save animals. Here's a picture of a cow that's been gutted and is still alive, but yeah.
It's like, sorry.
They're like, here's a rabbit missing its rib cage. And I'm like, I'm like, PETA, you fucking wild.
That is fucking wild.
I don't even think they really do much though. I think from what I hear that PETA doesn't really even do what they set out to do.
I'm pretty sure not. Like, you used to see them going into McDonald's and shit. Being right there, they were like, oh.
Well, that's not them. That's just like some chick.
Well, it's like that one bitch, like the one that's like on TikTok. She's like, come on, be vegan, guys. But then the Chad, the Chad homie, Chef Kuso.
Dude, that guy is awesome as fuck. I
I
follow
like,
him and that other guy, and bro, I'm like at 4 a.m., 5 a.m. looking at him make steaks and shit, and I'm like, God.
Dude, that's how
Unzip my pants.
I am, dude. Like, I'm just right there chilling and shit. I'm just going through like my follows or whatever, my following or whatever, and then like I see like, oh, I'm like, oh, tits, cool, whatever, fuck off. And then like I see the next thing, I slide up or whatever. Oh shit, I slide up, and then I fucking see a fucking whole ass steak right there, and I'm like, God damn. And he's like, come on, he's like, it's time to grow up. And I'm like, God, that's right.
Men only want one thing, and it's disgusting.
Check
It's
it
not
out. Okay,
tits, it's steak.
what kind of steak? What's your preferred? Like
I think I just do medium rare.
Medium rare.
I think I've been doing that since I was a kid.
Dude, medium rare is that's the okay. That's like the best way to eat steak.
Yeah, dude.
Because like well done, and like this oh shit. Like that's cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
We had I had a little slip, but it's all good.
I mean, you kind of like weirdly cut out when you said it either way, but I mean,
Doesn't matter.
I'm gonna have to fix it.
I was in the heat of the moment, bro. The heat's game.
Oh yeah, you're in a fucking 90-degree car right now, dude. Your
Bro,
Call of Duty mode's getting turned on.
I'm getting over here beefed up to steak and shit, dude. Like, I had to say it. Anyways, but come on, like, if you eat fucking burnt steak, I don't want to be friends with you. I really don't.
I don't
because
know.
Like, they're like,
I don't know if I've ever eaten like steak. You know.
Well,
like
I have. It's not my cup of tea, G.
I saw him make. You know, he's like, oh, all you Hispanics out there, if you guys know what this cut is, I was like, bro, the only like Mexican steak I'm aware of is like carne. Yeah, carne and sauna.
I mean,
and then people are all pissed off at him. They're like, oh my god, you're cooking it right. They're like, you're disappointing the Hispanic community. Like, it's supposed to be like well as fuck. And I was like,
well, yeah, because if it's like the thin strips of meat, obviously you're supposed to have it well done, because you're not gonna have that shit raw unless you just want to eat it right there. But I mean, like, fuck it.
But he had some pretty. I mean, they weren't like thin, but they also weren't like, you know,
yeah,
sussy thick.
Exactly. I mean, I want to eat you know what fucking
sus burger.
I remember I went to fucking Walmart with my mom up here. And then like we were all looking at the meats right there, and then dude, this little fucking ball of meat. I forgot what kind of cut it was, but it's like a little ball, but it's like one of like the most fucking expensive cuts of meat.
Yeah,
it's like it was like $20, I think.
And
I was like, I mean, like, I'll probably slam it, but then I'm gonna be hungry still. Like, come on, you can't fucking do that. You can't fucking do that. You gotta be a man. Eat some steak.
So do you want the sheep noise this week?
The sheep noise?
Yeah.
What other noise can we get?
Not many good ones. The sheep one was the funniest.
Bat.
I mean, you can get like a car alarm or some shit. There's a lot of dumb effects that are like free.
I'm gonna have to record myself going, where?
Yeah, but I can't put that in. I can't put audio like that until I get a computer.
That's fucking funny though. I just had that was like my one miss up, like probably in the last 6 episodes, 5 episodes. But it's all good though because it's funny.
Yeah.
But you know what? We're cultured here.
Holy shit, dude! Like my iMovie, like I went into my storage on my phone. And since you have the 128, I wanted to check in. I wanted to see because I hadn't checked in a while. Yeah, I had 80 gigabytes used, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
80 gigabytes?
Yeah, and then it didn't update. It didn't tell me what was taking all my storage, and then I checked again, and then it was iMovie, and I was like, "Damn, that's the most storage I've ever seen used on an app, fucking ever, dude." Shit was 30 gigabytes.
It's like that one video. It's like when you love settings, And then that guy has like 1,000 gigabytes and fucking
No, he's like 1,000 hours on settings.
dude. What the fuck are you doing on settings? Like,
Changing your keyboard.
I feel like that's what my stepdad's like that. He's always like trying to like fake stuff out and shit like that. But I mean, I give him props because I don't know what he's doing, but at the same time he seems like he knows what he's doing. So like I give him props for that.
uh, but like I, I did. I don't know what it was. I deleted all the. I think I deleted like all the episodes. I mean, I downloaded the episode with Sergio.
Yeah.
I think I don't know if it was that week or the week before, and it was episode 5 or something. I downloaded what I needed for that week, and then I deleted everything, including that test podcast one.
Oh yeah, the pilot. That shit was fun.
And I had to like delete the app
You
because
guys are
if I
never
didn't
gonna
delete,
see that shit. You guys are
well,
never gonna
especially
see
since
that
it's
shit.
deleted. But
Yeah.
but I had to delete the app, and then once I re-downloaded it, all the episodes were just going away. So, but that shit was aggressive. But I do want to tell you this. This was cool. I
Yeah.
did watch a video because it came up in my recommended, like, some, like, podcast-related stuff. And this guy was like, make sure, if you guys are going to make a podcast, make sure to have things you guys talk about, like, specific things. And,
Yeah.
I guess he was, like, basing it around, like, someone that has a podcast specifically for this. He's like, if you guys really like pizza, talk about this. I was like, dude, I can't imagine talking about pizza for an hour every week and somehow manage to be something different.
I don't think I could. I mean, I could talk about pizza, like shit. Pizza's. I could talk about steak for a long time, but not an hour.
Me too, but like every week and then be like, what's new?
Steak. Have you seen that new sirloin beef thing? I thought like, oh, that shit
You
slaps.
see the 2020 fucking steak model? That's
Have
what
you
I
ever
think
ate
that they're
fucking
doing.
dollar store steak? I think that's
so,
like
but
that's
it
an
looks pretty
actual
good,
thing.
doesn't
Like,
it?
I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to eat that because I'm pretty sure you could get sick from that. Because
But
like,
yeah,
it just looks disgusting.
there's another thing on there. He's like, have a format, and these past two Discord ones, this one and the Sergio one, don't have a format. Like
Yeah.
when we join these calls, we talk to each other for like 10 minutes. But in that 10 minutes, it's like, what do you want to talk about, or like, what do we want to? I have no idea.
Exactly.
The other weeks, I'm like, all right, we'll do this, and like the episode before we had to do these, I think we had a laptop in the bar, and we had like some topics on there. We didn't even go through all of them, but we kind of had some things, so we knew what we were going to talk about. But he was all like, format this. If you're going to talk about something, talk about it for like 5 to 10 minutes. And I was like, it's like, this sounds dumb. I was like, we kind of do that, but we kind of do it like in a mental form. But he's like, also you got to make sure that, your name, like the hardest part, which is, making a name. Thanks, Sergio. There's no fucking way I would do that. I might have him name a kid.
Yeah.
That's just a lot of pressure.
Bro, dude. That was fucking wild. Someone got ran over right here.
Dude, imagine
Well,
you see a drive-by right now.
Dude, hold up. Shut the fuck up, recording podcast. Bro, it was crazy because it was okay, so the truck that was here earlier that was fucking revving it right now. So it came back right now, and then this black guy that was just walking right here in the street. He was walking in the middle of the street, like just minding his business right there, and then the truck right there, and he fucking like kind of like hauled ass at him a little bit. I thought, I'm like,
dude,
shut the fuck up, little sus boy.
Decked.
Bro, if I saw him just get run over, that would have been like, I'm like, so I got another topic, guys. Someone just got fucking killed right here.
So just got hit up by a double-decker bus. Full on.
The double-decker bus fuck.
Dude, imagine seeing someone get hit by a double-decker bus going like 90.
Well, like those London buses or whatever, the ones in the UK.
Those tour buses, basically.
Remember that whole thing, that whole discussion that we had for like fucking week or like 2, almost a whole month, about like if someone, like if we just or just driving a truck and you just slam on the brakes when someone's running full force right behind it, and then just fucking eat shit
They
right there.
fold on the truck.
That shit would be so like, and they're just in a gorilla outfit. Oh my god, that
Yeah,
should be
that's what
funny
it
as fuck,
evolved into.
dude. That should be like the most funniest fucking thing ever.
All right, I'm gonna tell you about something that reminded me from the gorilla suit, and then I'm gonna go back to that other thing. But on Amazon, since I'm looking at a bunch of stuff to buy or whatever, I made a list. I said stupid ass podcast shit, and if eventually we make this a visual thing,
Yeah,
then that's where that would come into. But in there, because I saw one of these videos of this guy like at a protest or whatever, and he was wearing the Left Shark outfit.
yeah,
And he looked funny as fuck, and like anything he said was just immediately like 10 times funnier. And
yeah.
like I found it on Amazon for like $50, and I was like, dude,
Bro, I
I
would
was like,
love to fucking wear one of those.
if we were just recording a podcast and just didn't mention that we were wearing shark suits the whole time, it'd be like 1,000 degrees because like those bitches get hot. But
We're just like we do it outside like around like 4 o'clock when it's like the hottest.
it's like windy as fuck, so it's all like
We're like
trying to talk through it and shit.
I'm fucking breathing all hard and shit.
We're in there. We got like rags on, like we have like those clip-on mics, and like the suit's like fully shut. So we have it like on the inside, and we're like,
That would be like the most like we're out there like, oh, dude, I'm literally fucking dying right now.
maybe on a special episode we can like record us like making steaks. That should be the move.
Yeah, for real.
But
oh man, the truck came back.
on that other thing though, when he was talking about making a name for your podcast,
Yeah,
he's like, I don't know, I forgot what his name was, but he had like podcast like kind of in his name.
Yeah.
Like it was like a little mix, so it wasn't like ours, how it's like Late Night Tavern and then podcast. It was like the thing was podcast, but it was kind of switched, so it was something else.
yeah,
And so he's like, make sure you look it up, and don't just look it up on YouTube. You like look it up other places, so that you know that it's like not taken or something. And I looked us up on Google, which is the first time I've ever done it.
yeah.
I typed in Late Night Tavern on Google. We were the first thing to come up.
We were.
Yeah. Our YouTube thing. And then you keep scrolling down. There was other podcasts that weren't named it, but they had episodes that were probably like not Late Night Tavern, but they had like the Tavern at Night or some shit or some kind of form of that. So I was like, awesome, dude. I was like, Sergio came in hella clutch, and we managed to secure a name where not only did we manage to get a Instagram, a Twitter, and a YouTube channel, with just like the most, I mean, if somebody else makes a Late Night Tavern and they become more successful than us in like a week, then we're fucked. But
basically, I mean, like, what the fuck? I mean, like,
but you know what? I went on Google Images and I saw like all of the thumbnails and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck yeah, that made me happy.
Well, I mean, ours, like, what? The name? That shit came in clutch because, I mean, what the fuck? What would we have named our fucking podcast without, like, Sergio?
What did you call that dude earlier? Fucking shut up.
Cock sauce.
Cock sauce.
Shut up, cock sauce.
Cock sauce cast.
The cock sauce. The cock butt.
The butt knuckle cast.
The butt knuckles.
The Obama cast.
Captain Kafuckle.
Dude, what's Obama's last name, dude?
I don't even know, dude. I think George.
Remember?
Bro, if it was just George, imagine if like Brock George.
I mean, Obama George.
Obama George. It's like, who the fuck is that? It's like, oh, it's fucking sus boy right there. Don't pay attention to him.
The biggest mysteries in the world are the pyramids and what Barack Obama's last name is.
And this is fucking funny. It's like, oh, what the fuck are you? What are you talking about?
Well, yeah, no, dude, that made me pretty happy. I mean, not much has happened. We haven't posted on Instagram in weeks. We might have to do it this time, but I think the intro before this episode's a perfect thing to do.
Yeah, we gotta just like have a video. We need it. What else can we post? Like since we haven't been really in the same place, like what for like the past like what maybe. Well, this like
fucking busted out.
This should be funny as fuck. It has to be the video of that TikTok where the guy, the cow tipping little kid or whatever.
Yeah.
Where he's over there J-O-ing.
Doing it wet.
That shit's that would be like the most funniest fucking thing. I mean, it's not ours, obviously, but I mean, that's just
now we can do that thing that like most girls do. They like post a pretty picture of themselves, and then the next picture that they have on the slide is like a meme. That's like funny as shit.
It's like,
and you're like, man, I gotta save this meme, but then it's gonna look weird because there's this woman right here.
It's like a picture of me like flexing or some shit like that, and the next thing is just like, do what I want.
You can take some sus pictures in the bathroom. We could put a meme next to it.
I'm right there. I'm like, oh, this drinking a 40 inside the shower,
crying. I was gonna say you should test the strength of your sink or some shit.
Bro, fucking, I shotgun a glass bottle, dude. That's
with a straw.
Oh yeah. So I put the straw in there and then I just shotgun the glass bottle. It's like, oh yeah. That's what it sounds like.
Let me ask you: do you want to do a guest episode next week, or do you want to just do another me and you next week?
Well, I think once I'm back home,
yeah,
probably we'll do another guest.
I mean, it's because like, if I were to ask if I was able to go to your house, which I doubt I would be able to, but if I was, then like a guest would be a little harder.
Well, yeah,
to do
because we're both out there. Be like,
so Discord is like the best way to do guests. But do you have an idea of who you want to ask?
I think maybe my boy Carlos.
Is he not?
That what?
Is he not working?
Oh yeah, well, but he texted me the other day. He's like, I'm gonna put out an album. And then I'm like, oh, for real? And then he's like, yeah. He's like, well, it's not gonna be out for a long, long time, but like, he's like, I want to be on your podcast so I could talk about it. I'm like, bet. Bet. I was like, I don't know if it'll be the next episode or be the following one. I'll let you know though.
Get posted up on him.
Bro, he's gonna be like the next like new like little peep. He's like, you was waiting, stomping on the floor, Gucci bracelet.
I'll have to send him a Discord invite.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny? I sent someone else a Discord invite to be like, hey, join the thing, but like Discord like allows you to set how long the invites last. And I gave it to her for like a day. And she didn't do it. So I'm like, fuck, I'm probably just gonna have to give her one.
It's fucking wild, dude.
But I'm pretty sure if I send one to Carlos right now, I'm pretty sure he'll do it pretty quickly.
Yeah, he'd barely be like, yeah. He'll be out there.
Is he one of the two? Is he one of the two, or is he just? Or
well, the other ones, the Mr. Skeletor.
Yeah, Daniel.
Yeah, Daniel. That guy. That one's gonna be an interesting one. I know that one's gonna be an interesting one.
Yeah. Dude, I'm so fucking pissed off.
All you hear, when,
the whole fucking time. We're like, yeah, man, dude. Do you like Burger King burgers? He's like, yeah. And fucking wham. I'm like, all right. I don't know how you managed to say that 17 times when talking about a burger.
Within like the first like 5 minutes, but you did it. Wham.
I was like, you did it.
He watches that episode like that, and he's like, why did it get bleeped out so much? He's like, you know fucking why.
It's like, don't even fucking start with me, dude.
Did you hear what the fuck you said?
That's like an
You're like,
$80
fucking
Patreon
where?
sub tier, fucking uncensored version.
It's like, if you want the full fucking thing, I don't even know if I want to show you guys it.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be us. So
Yeah. Like, that's like, if we ever get monetized like that one, they're gonna be like, oh. It's like, what happened in that one? It's like, well, it didn't, it was very sus.
that
They're
one's
like,
like
oh.
a Spotify only. They're like, why does it go from episode 83 to 85?
He's like, It's
I
like,
don't know.
that's the lost episode.
It's like
That's
unlisted on YouTube or some shit.
That's where we really let our like guard down and be like, where?
We have to edit it ourselves. Like in person, I have to like look at you and I'm like, he's about to say it. Where?
He's like, oh, I gotta get that.
But bro, dude, I got so pissed off that those microphones I wanted to buy from me and you, out
Yeah,
of stock. Amazon.
that's fucking whack, dude.
And like on every other website, they're like pricey as fuck.
Oh fuck yeah! I mean, like, it's a microphone. I don't
Dude,
think they're gonna...
that microphone is so good though. Like so many people recommend it.
How much was it?
$60 on Amazon.
That's sus.
It's fucking amazing. That's an awesome ass price, dude. And I saw someone do a review on it, and they're like, you know how like when we were in your bar and I would go to the fridge, you would still hear me.
Yeah,
You can't on that. Like
you
if I were
can't?
to if I were to walk to probably like the speakers that are like next to
Well,
the
yeah,
TV,
yeah.
then you wouldn't be able to hear me from that far either.
Unless like you're fucking like screaming.
Yeah, probably you probably hear like
It's all like you're like about to like yell your shit off right there, and then just hear.
you're like, oh damn, that shit picked up pretty good.
It's like, damn, what happened to your cheeks, bro? I think you blew a cheek out.
We just keep a mic. You know, we could probably do that. You know, dude, if this shit gets advanced as fuck, we could have a camera at the table, and then have a camera at the fridge, and a mic at the fridge. So whenever we go up there,
We have a fucking like 2 mics inside of the bathroom.
so they can
He's like,
hear
bro,
us.
I gotta take a shit.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh my god! You're like, we don't like to cut anymore. We got too lazy editing.
so we got the only thing we cut out is our words that we say, but other than that, everything's just uncensored.
Everything is legit, live.
They're too legit to quit, basically. Like,
Man, dude, remember when that was like a whole ass English lesson?
I know, and then like you had to learn the fucking hand sign language for it.
Yeah, dude, gang.
It's like, oh, slack. It's like, what the fuck? Like,
But you
that's
know
just
what?
dumb as fuck.
I was thinking about it. I was like, if I were to buy one of these mics, would I buy one or would I buy two? Because like, am I gonna be the only one using it for like the majority of the time until like we're able to be in person? But then I was like, maybe the price goes up by the time I'm able to do it again, and then we'll be stuck with one mic for like a week or something. I'm like, but then like the audio interface that we need to use is $80.
Yeah.
Because excuse me. Because there's no easy way to like put two mics together.
Yeah.
Like if this was a solo thing, then the one mic thing is a little cheaper. But since it's me and you, but then the problem comes with like guests. So then if we did guests in person, they would have to get one mic and then me.
Yeah.
One mic. But I mean, that probably wouldn't be that big of an issue. You just kind of have to be like really close to each other.
You'd be like, hey guys.
Well, we could probably put it on like a microphone. Something
Yeah.
like that.
Something pretty rad. But I mean, like something that's like, affordable.
Probably
It's like, oh, can you do that? It's like, I don't know about that one.
Or we could just like throw it all out and then just use the phone on like guests or some shit. I don't know.
Well, yeah. Obviously, this thing's gonna get better with time.
But it would make it so much easier, especially if we did Discord ones and we had our own separate mics. Because then on a computer, I can download the single track instead of the mixed tracks. So in case We have a
Yeah.
guest that is particularly no filter. I don't
Yeah,
have to censor me and you. I can censor them.
and then like sooner or later it'll be winter, and then I could be not dying inside of a car. You know, that'll be pretty cool. I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for like wintertime,
You're like, I'm
maybe
excited to record a podcast in my car.
even the fucking fall time, dude. Like that'll be pretty fucking awesome. Like now, fuck that.
All I know is that with the setup that I'm trying to try to buy, 2-man podcast would definitely be mucho better. We'll go from like 0 to like 100 pretty quickly.
0 to 100 real quick.
But then the guest ones will, probably jump from whatever this is to maybe like a 75.
True.
So it'll be better, but it'll less.
I mean, I don't know. I heard something about the coronavirus. They found a cure for it or some shit in the UK, or they made one. Is that legit?
I don't know. I didn't read the article, man. I should have, because I knew that we were probably going to record today. I got to become sophisticated.
I think I saw it like 2 days ago. And then I was like, okay. And then like Darren shared it, and I was like, cool.
Yeah, that's that's how I saw it. I went on Facebook today and was like, I would read that, but it's like I don't want to watch this video of like a cat killing a baby or something.
It's like, or like, it's like one of those videos like that. It's like, oh, school canceled. All schools are canceled. You go and you're like, fuck yeah. And then like you fucking open it and then you hear,
what? Oh,
you hear the girl fucking moaning and shit. Like there was this one time where I was doing some work or something. They were cooking steak and I'm my tata's bus goes and shows him the fucking like this video. It's like, oh, Trump got fucking the coronavirus at the end, and like he taps on it at the end, and you hear the girl fucking moaning, and I was like, dude, that's fucking funny. And then my grandma fucking walks in right there. She's like, at the end, and then he goes and says like, oh. He's like, guess what? Trump got the coronavirus at that. And she's like, are you fucking serious at that? He's like, oh, awesome, like that. And then she goes and clicks on the thing and you hear the moaning. I was like, bro, that's the most funniest shit. It's like, she's like, so he doesn't have it? No, shut up.
Damn, dude. If we had like Minecraft on the PC, then we can like change the audio for the villagers. And just be your grandma saying, no.
That'll be funny as fuck. Mine is just like, instead of the villagers going, it's just,
but we get her to say it. We're like, hey, we're recording like sound effects real quick. Can you record one? And then we put the mic up to her. She goes, no. And I'm like, all right, cool, thanks. And then we have it.
It's funny that she doesn't even say no like that. I'm at the tower like, hey, can you say no? Like, no. She'd be like, okay, at that, and then I'll be like, are you ready at that? She's like, no. I'm like, she'd be like, no. I mean, say it right. She's like, no. I'm like,
you're like, oh my god, it's real.
Oh, yank. Basically like that, and it'd be like the most funniest shit ever. Because you'd be like, hey, grandma, she'd be like, no. Hey, grandma, can you buy me this? No. The fuck?
Damn, dude. Oh, you know what I was trying to tell you and Sergio last week, but then we started recording. I told this to Sergio when I was talking about, the microphone and the audio thing. And I was like, what if we split it into 3 parts? Because I know all 3 of us would use it at some point. It would still be like me, you, and Sergio would each have to spend $100. And I was like, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
And I was like, but if we didn't do that, then it would be like, I have to spend $300.
Yeah.
So I was like,
fuck. Like, fuck them kids, bro.
Sergio told me something about Benji getting student discount on Amazon. I don't know. I don't think, Sergio knows what it fully is because I looked it up and it was like, just kind of like, oh, free shipping kind of deal.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's an actual discount. If there is an actual discount, holy fuck, Snack Scoobs, dude.
I can do it, but that's gross.
Band kid vibes right there.
That is band kids. If you whatever the fuck it is, you're sus as fuck.
Funny though, Sergio's
you're sus as fuck. Sergio is a bad kid, but he's not that fucking cringy.
Yeah.
But like, oh man, freshman year, oh ew. Huh.
Everybody.
That's how everybody goes. Like, oh, you want to see something funny? He's like, yeah. What are you gonna do? And then like, you look back at that now, and you're like, that's fucking gross. And like, you're like, it went from like our humor went from like to like fucking shut
Our humor went from
I'm gonna bite your fucking face off.
our humor went from like that to like talking about like taking aggressive ass shits fully naked.
Bro, that's just funny. It's just that's like
That's
the
just
growth
life,
process.
though, bro.
That's the
That's
growth
real
process
shit.
of living. Like once you hit freshman year, you're cringe as fuck. You're
I
gonna
thought you
be
were talking about
cringe
the
as fuck.
shit. I was gonna say like if
Well, no, I mean that
you're
too.
you're not adult having to like at least take your shirt off because you're like, man, this is gonna be.
Well, I mean, there's people that go like full bare bones, dog.
I mean,
like,
there's some people that take shits in like the gym shower and then step on the train.
Bro, if people take shits in the shower, dude, like I don't know if you're supposed to praise them or like be grossed out by them.
I think you should be grossed out by them.
Well, I mean,
I feel like almost 9 times out of 10, too chunky to go down the drain.
You gotta you gotta take out the drain fucking thing right there, and you gotta shove the whole log down there.
Oh, bro,
it's like, oh, ew.
You're like, I got shit on my fucking foot.
But then you think about it, you're washing yourself off too, right afterwards.
Yeah, but then like when they're like, hey, can you use your shower? And it's like shit. You're like, oh, I shitting.
That should be fucking fun.
I use my toilet. That'd be fun.
I said funny.
Oh,
funny, bitch.
Shit.
Oh, sorry.
John.
Sorry.
Our yearbooks came in, and that was pretty neat.
Bro, I didn't even get mine. But only thing I saw my fucking quote, dude, and that living lavish, dude.
You know what? There's only one problem that I have with this, and I thought it was a little messed up. Maybe I'm reading too much into this, but my mom thought it was pretty fucked up too. The special ed students got their own little tiny page portion.
Yeah.
And like, it says every kid is special. And then it says exceptional on the side in like hearts. And I was like, I was like, I don't know how I feel about that one.
Yeah, be right there.
I was like, that doesn't seem.
That's not cash money.
I was like, I'm pretty sure someone's gonna complain about that one. I was like, I'm not gonna. Oh look, I just saw Darren next to Wilkinson.
That's fucking funny.
It is.
It is.
You know what? We got a grip of pictures in there. Well, not me and you specifically, but there's pictures.
I want to see me going like, pulling the little, the face that.
Well, when we were asked, if we had pictures or whatever, we should. Well, we were making that face by then, so.
Yeah.
Well, kind of were, but.
For real.
It wasn't a public thing.
It wasn't a thing for the faint of heart, basically.
It was just me because I was like, Jenny, I'm scared.
Jenny, I'm scared.
But no, there is a portion where I think your sister's quinceañera pictures are here. I know that.
That's pretty sus.
The ones that we took with Darren and stuff at the table.
Oh yeah,
that big picture. And then
that's pretty gang.
There's another one in here of us, but I don't know where it's at. But overall, I thought it was pretty cool. It's a black and red one, so
it was a stranger's thingy.
Yeah, dude. It kind of looks like a Star Wars book. I'm not even gonna front.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's pretty chill, regardless. So,
yeah.
If you want to close this out, however you want to close it out.
All right, guys. So, I'm basically inside of like a fucking fucking Dutch oven right now, I guess.
Did you bust ass in there?
No, it's fucking hot in here, but like it was sprinkling for like a second. I was like, fuck yeah, but then it stopped. But anyways, guys,
Bro, if you would have farted in there, you would have been like, oh god.
I've been like, oh, stinky. But anyways, we would like to thank you for watching this episode. And even though it's like it's a sus episode. Bless you. It's a sus episode. It can't get any better than this. I mean, it can, but like we're not together at the moment, so things will change. Things will change.
Like you don't want to say it like that.
So I'm not even talking about that. Get out of your sus voice.
That sounds. Stop. Damn. I wonder how I can get Sergio to draw sus.
I feel you. Anyways, we hope you're staying clean, safe, and get using the correct type of toilet paper out there too.
If it's available.
God bless your soul if it isn't.
Just be next to a sink, I guess, or a shower.
Yeah.
In case you gotta scoop him.
Everybody knows the deal. Everybody knows the deal.
Yeah, man.
We hope you guys have a good night.
Deuces.